stinking pile of trash. I'm your host, Roscoe Malbec, and each week we're here to save the town dump by the group of celebrity panelists, real nice people who are going to rally around, save the dump. And as you may know, the dump's been experiencing a lot of big problems. We got hit with an EPA lawsuit, but we're back and better than ever because we got a new cesspool.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's really good. Love it. It's a real big hit, and it's gonna be the piece de resistance of the rest of the summer. A new cesspool. So we should get started by introducing our celebrity panelists tonight. We got wonderful guest stars, and now let me see here. What we got? Oh, we got some new people. All right, let's meet them. From Duxbury, Shropshire, the Glen, UK, it's the world traveler Felix Pickles.
Oh, hello. It's good to be here. I'm here, so that's great.
Local legend.
Welcome, Felix.
This next person is a local legend, friend of the dump, highly respected and trustworthy. Don't go to his website; it's a scam. Colonel Flop.
Hello, everybody.
Oh. Hey, Colonel.
And she's the host of the podcast Always Astrid, author of the book Always Astrid, both based on a one-woman show, Always Astrid. It's Astrid Kent.
Hey, Roscoe. I'm so excited to be here on this very auspicious second day of Leo season, baby.
And from Los Angeles, California, it's internet scientist and CEO of Blink Chip, Dr. Hunter Blake Zarwin.
Super great to be here. Excited about the cesspool. Abandoned gator babies. Their habitats are in danger. Your expanded cesspool. More gators flushed down the toilet are going to have a place to live. I'm excited about that, Roscoe.
I couldn't have said it better. And our last guest for tonight, you've seen him in crowd scenes from The Godfather to The Hobbit Part 4, is professional movie extra, Brett Bowers.
Thank you, Roscoe. It's good to be here. Good to be seen.
Well, we have a lot going on tonight. Yeah, cesspool's real new, but it's been hot. We got a heat wave going on, and the kids are playing in the cesspool. Still can't seem to get cool, and we're looking for some organic ways to get cool in Leo season. Astrid, you got any suggestions for us?
I do. It's a pranayama technique where, okay, who here can genetically curl their tongue? I mean, I can't, but if you can curl your tongue, I want you to curl your tongue right now. Stick it out. Yep. Okay. Yep. And now you're going to breathe in through your tongue. And now press your tongue to the roof of your mouth and exhale out your nose. Don't you feel cooler? It's so cooling, right? So you can do that and you can count that. You can also go to my website, alwaysastrid.com, for recipes for really delicious pops and tinctures and like cooling herbs and salves. Like if you mash up a bunch of lemon balm and put it on your forearms for 2 hours, it is so relaxing and cooling. You should put lemon balm in the cesspool, Roscoe.
That sounds wonderful. We don't have vegetation that currently grows, but maybe someday we will. When the earth heals itself from our wounds.
Astrid, have you tried developing this technique into an app that you can put on your phone, use for a day, and then forget to ever use again?
It's funny that you mention an app, Doctor, because I am actually developing an app. It's called alwaysastrid.com. Well, and that's my website, sorry. Always Astrid, the app. And it'll have like links, to some of these things. But the best way is to just kind of subscribe to me, and you can get like a one-on-one once a year, and I will like Zoom with you, or if we can see people like the before times, I might show up relatively close to you and we can just chat.
Before times.
Yeah.
All right, well, we better get started here with our contestants. We can't play the game without them. So let's introduce our contestants tonight on Fuzzball. It's Ethan and Christina. Welcome.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Oh, they sound happy in the cesspool.
Yeah, I love it in there. So, Ethan, we'll start with you. Ethan, I know a whole bunch of people that claim to be real big Weird Al fans, so that must be true. But you're the co-host of the world's #1 Weird Al podcast, Dave and Ethan's 2000 Weird Al podcast. So, how big a fan are you?
I'm actually the 27th largest Weird Al fan in the world. It's an honor to be that high. I've worked my way up from 127 over the past couple of years.
Wow.
It's really awesome to be up there and working on the podcast.
Well, that's a remarkable trajectory, Ethan.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What are the metrics?
The metrics have been great. We have at least 3 people who listen to our podcast, and
What are the metrics that you are measured by?
people who listen. So we have 3.
No, how do you know they're the 27th most?
Oh, because there are 26 people ahead of me.
Wait, how?
Obviously.
Oh, gotta wait in that queue. Wait your turn.
Absolutely, Felix. You are in the top 300 million.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Weird Al is.
Well, that's why you're in the top 300 million.
Well, congratulations. You're a winner too here. That's wonderful. Okay, well, we got to introduce Christina now. Christina, you are a Broadway trained singer, very talented person. But I've also been told you have an extra bone in your left knee.
I do.
Does that give you special powers?
Yeah, I can't move my body well, so I can get out of like moving and walking pretty easily.
Wow, it's a wonderful excuse. Does it help your vocal performance at all, or is it just totally unrelated?
Huh? Can you say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Does it help your vocal performance when you sing?
You know, sometimes when it gets inflamed, it like helps the vocal cords a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful.
Inflammation is a tricky thing. It goes both ways. You know, you think you don't want inflammation, but sometimes a little bit of inflammation is really good for you.
Yeah. All in moderation.
All right, to play Fuzzball tonight, Ethan and Christina, each of you are going to get 2 questions, and the object is to match with as many of the celebrity panelists as possible. Each match, of course, is a point. And in the second round, you're going to get a chance to pick one of the panelists to help you to double point win. Now, if you pick that person and you don't match with them in that second round, then you actually could lose a point. So just be careful. It's a double-edged sword. We'll explain that more in the second round, but let's get started. And I forgot to tell you what the grand prize is tonight. Hang on, let me look at my trash pile. Okay, here we go. Big pile of trash tonight includes something that might have been a whoopee cushion.
Oh.
Wow.
It could be a substance or material, we're not sure, but it might have been a whoopee cushion at one time. A jar of mincemeat. May have been open, nobody knows.
Ooh.
And half a gallon jug of mercury. No questions, please. No questions at all. It's the good stuff. Okay, let's play Fuzzball. I know you're all excited about this.
Woohoo!
All right, Christina, we're gonna start with you. All right, I'm gonna get the question out. I'm gonna read it to you. It's gonna be blank. We'll read the questions to you twice usually, because sometimes they're a little weird.
Yeah.
You know, they're written by the kids in the dump, so you never know. Okay, here we go. All right, here's your question, Christina. Hey, stop showing your old exercise tapes to my trees. They're way too into it. All my weeping willows have become blanking willows. Hey, I'm reading it again.
Yeah.
Hey, stop showing your old exercise tapes to my trees. They're way too into it. All my weeping willows have become blanking willows.
Oh, there she is.
I'm
All
here.
right.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're ready to go. All right, celebrity panelists, you better be ready too, because Christina's about to give her answer. Okay, Christina, stop showing your exercise tapes. Weeping willows have become what kind of willows?
Gather sizing willows.
What? What is that? Wait, what does that mean?
like jazzercising, you know, like the 80s, like
Oh.
dancing type of thing. Yeah.
It's like jazz but exercise. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
It really helps my knee.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. It's a great answer. These celebrities know all about jazzercising, I'm sure.
I can smell the trash already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's a ginormous.
It's a good pile today. Okay, let's start with Dr. Hunter Blake Zarwin, jazzercise expert, I'm sure. What's your answer here, Doc?
Yeah, so I was an inside kid, but I still wanted to go out and learn how to do combat, the kung fu, how to be a fighter. So of course I was thinking of the tapes that I was both trained in by my sensei and cut into the slab of beef you see before you now. Taibo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little more modern, a little more recent, but not as classy as jazz. Okay, no point for you there, Christina. But don't
Sorry.
worry, it's not over yet. Let's go to professional movie extra, Brett Bowers.
Well, it reminds me back in the day when I was extra in Flashdance. I was in the third dance scene, but I wasn't that specific. I just said working out.
They become working out willows. Okay.
Working out willows.
Yeah. The alliteration is cool.
Yeah.
It's very poetic, Brett. I love that. Okay, no point for you there. Well, how about Felix? Felix Pickles. You know about all sorts of things, I think.
Oh yeah, I had a weeping willow in my backyard growing up. We called her Old Hickory, but I don't think that was quite the right name for her. But anyway, growing up, I watched a lot of Richard Simmons, and he always sweated to the oldies, so I put down sweating willows.
Fighting willows. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to do the buzz thing. Hang on. That's supposed to be a wrong answer. That's not a point. Okay, sorry.
You should do it for all the other ones, just so we're covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Sweating is like when our body cries when we exercise.
Yeah.
That's true. That's kind of close, Roscoe.
That's real. Yeah, that's.
It is still, excreting liquid. I'm just saying we might want to go to the judges later.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe not.
That's
I don't
fair.
know.
We still got a chance here to get some points, Christina, because next up is Astrid Kent.
Oh, hi. Okay. Well, I thought a little more modern, and I put HIT, like a HIT workout. # move your body. # always Astrid. So if you're looking for,
Always forget about that buzzer.
I was just gonna say, if you want a cool HIT workout you haven't done before, you should go to my website, alwaysastrid.com. Sorry, Christina.
Oh, it's fine.
This round's not been good to you, but our old friend Colonel Flop never lets us down in his own special way. Colonel Flop.
With my fancy pen, I wrote jazzercise.
Wait, I don't see any evidence.
Let's have this.
As a scientist, I insist on seeing the evidence.
I can see it psychically. She said, "Oh, what?
Does that say pumping?
Pumping?"
Although it's fancy enough, it could be like how Congress used to look like it had F's in it.
One cannot jazzercise without pumping.
True. Very true.
Pumping fists and legs.
Okay, well, Colonel Flop is right now kind of blackmailing me, so I'm gonna give him a point.
What? This is ridiculous.
Congratulations, Christina. You got a point in round one. Nice job,
Wow.
Colonel Flop, for the save there. Okay. Going on to Ethan. Ethan next. This is round one for you, Ethan. And
Yeah.
let me get you your question here. This is a good one. All right. Think very carefully and hard. Channel your inner question. Here's a question. I'm a stunt double in a dog sledding movie, and it's harder than I thought. I'm not playing the drivers or the dogs. I'm playing the blank. I'm a stunt double in a dog sledding movie, and it's harder than I thought. I'm not playing the drivers or the dogs. I'm playing the blank. All right, and we're back. Ethan, you're not playing the drivers or the dogs. You're playing something else. What are you playing?
I'm playing the sled.
A sled! Okay, that seems like a solid answer, Ethan, but you never know with this group of celebrities here. Anything could happen and it could be bad.
Yeah, based on the last round, I'm not feeling it. We'll see.
That's because the powers that be are working against you.
Ethan, are you a Capricorn?
I'm not. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, that was gonna be my second guess. Gemini. Interesting.
Oh, that's a problem. You're not a Capricorn, Ethan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roscoe, not everyone can be a Capricorn like you, okay?
That's true. It's so obvious, isn't it? I'm obviously a Capricorn, yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Meme worthy. Oh, okay. All right. So Ethan said sled. Let's start with Felix Pickles.
Oh, I remember once I was down in Antarctica. Even though there was modern transportation, I insisted on the experience of going on a sled with dogs. Of course, we don't call them sleds back in Britain. We call them bouncing pallets. But for your Americanized versions, I put sled.
Thank you.
You got a point. Ethan, you're tied right now. The game's tied. It's neck and neck.
Can't believe it. Wow.
All right, Brett Bowers.
It's really kind of funny. Actually, I was not only an extra in Sled Dogs, but also in Snow Dogs. And ironically, I actually played an extra as a competitor's sled.
Wow.
Good points.
Very topical.
It's a slim lead. Nice job. Okay, Dr. Hunter Blake Zarwin.
Yeah, of course, as an advocate of the Bernstein split reality theory, I base all of my thoughts and experience off things that I watched as a child. So, of course, going into my mind palace, I thought of the movie Balto, and then, of course, I envisioned myself as the medicine for the children. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right.
That sounds kind of close though to sled.
Yeah, we're nearly there. Almost.
It's kind of on the edge.
Let me go back into my mind palace and I'll think about it.
Okay. All right, I'm not sure we really want to go back too far into your mind palace, Doc. Okay, all right, Astrid Kent, you're next. What did you put for the answer?
Okay. Well, I was thinking, a little more, I don't know, I guess broader and a little more environmentally, because that's how I think. I'm very environmentally conscious. And then I started thinking about climate change. And then I started to get scared. And then I started to cry. And of course, I thought about snow. Hashtag snow. Hashtag always Astrid. So, stupid buzzer. I'm just going to say, if you want tips on how to fight climate change at home year-round, go to my website, alwaysastrid.com. Also, Gemini, I hope you're feeling okay heading into Leo season, and I hope, you're going to make the transition okay.
Well,
Two
you're
times the Gemini.
I'm what?
You're not helping that transition.
Gemini.
I'm not? Oh, no.
I feel like Mercury's in retrograde after hearing your response.
It's about to go. August 3rd. It's going to go into retrograde. But you know what? We have a hexed moon right now. So if you go to my website, alwaysastrid.com, there's some mantras and meditations and tinctures that can really help you transition and just not let this bad hex moon and Mercury in retrograde. You know what? You can get around it and you can get through it because you're a Gemini. So you're super strong. Oh my God, this is so stressful tonight.
Well, it's in my milk jug. Okay, last but not least, or something, Colonel Flop.
Oh, I'll give you a point with Astrid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do Colonel and I get a point?
But-
We matched.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
have any points. Where's my points?
No, none of you get points.
What? Okay.
That seems unfair.
You're celebrities. You're playing for charity. We gotta improve that cesspool. The kids need it.
I told you to put lemon balm in it.
Yeah, we don't have vegetation. Okay, Colonel Flop, that's not a point for you. No points. No points for any of you. Okay, Ethan, you got 2 points. Good job. You're in the lead.
Yeah.
Okay. You celebrities are getting unruly here. I don't like that. Okay, all right. We're going to the next round. We're going to round 2, and we're gonna start. Ethan, we're gonna start with you. And here's what's different about round 2. You get to pick one of our panelists to match with for double points. If you get the match, you get a double point. If you don't match with them, you lose a point. All right, so is there anyone you're feeling you're particularly vibing with tonight that you want to pick for double points?
You know, Felix Pickles and I really have this connection. You know, we're both on the list of top Weird Al fans, and I think that, you know, he will be my choice.
And we're both wearing hats.
That's true. That's true.
That's right.
And glasses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I forget that on my face sometimes.
Are oddly similar.
Yeah, the resemblance is sort of uncanny in a cursory way. All right, okay, so Felix is your double pointee. Excellent choice. He's kind of knows but he's been around the world, so he's got a lot of knowledge and background to help you out there. Let me read you your question, and then we'll see what the celebrities say here. Okay, Ethan, like I said, you're 2 points in the lead right now. So here's your second and final question. I don't want to brag, but I do chores at a snow monster's ice house. The hardest part is cleaning the ice windows because they always blank. I don't want to brag, but I do chores at the snow monster's ice house. The hardest part is cleaning the ice windows because they always blank. Okay, Ethan, you're cleaning that snow monster's house, and the windows always what? They always blank.
Well, when I have ice and I put liquid on it, as I would for cleaning, ice usually makes a cracking noise. So I'm going to say crack.
Ice windows always crack. Okay, all right, that's a smart choice. I think I'm feeling good about that. That's some Gemini action going on in the ether there. Okay, all right, let's start with Astrid. Astrid, Gemini, something house, and the something. Ice.
What?
Windows do what?
Well, you know what? I did think crack, and I was gonna go with crack, but then I thought something else, and then I thought something else, and then I thought, oh, freeze. So I put freeze. Hashtag cold as ice. Hashtag always Astrid.
Okay, no points for you there, but it was pretty close. Pretty close to that. Freezing and cracking is kind of similar. All right, Colonel Flop.
Well, when you put harsh chemicals on something it shouldn't be on, it either disappears or melts.
Huh.
I went with melt.
All right, valiant effort, but no dice there. Okay, Dr. Hunter Blake Zarwin.
Yeah, so I started thinking, you know, here's this guy, he shows up. He looks a lot like our new guest, right? They both look the same. They both have glasses. They both have hats, you know. What is Pickles? Pickles, cucumber. What is cucumber short for? CU, copper. Copper, stealing copper. Yo, youth organization stealing copper, which is based in FOG, a CIA government undercover agency.
Okay.
You,
I'm not sure if I was really expecting much more than that. Sorry.
Think about it.
I get
I still am thinking about it.
yeah, you thought a lot more things than I did. I just thought like 3 things and then I got to freeze. That's a lot of thinking.
Okay, too much thinking for tonight. Mr. Brett Bowers, professional movie extra.
When I was on the set of Blades of Fury, I actually had a side job on the cleaning crew, and the problem I always had is everything seemed to frost over.
That's kind of like freeze. Do Brett and I get a point?
No points.
Oh,
Ethan.
Roscoe, you like
Double
to
point
this
round.
point
You
thing.
get 2
I think they get
points.
points. It's very impressive today. They all are on the same energy.
yeah. See, Christina knows. We're all in the same energy. Do we get a point for that?
Oh no, it's the stars and the moon get a point for that. Okay, no, you don't get a point for that. Ethan, you're still in the lead right now. You got 2 points. Christina's got 1. And our final chance for you to score tonight is with Mr. Felix Pickles, who hasn't let anybody down yet for certain, and he's double pointee. So if you match with Felix, you get 2 points. If you don't match with Felix, you get 1 point. You lose a point, I mean, and then that's a match. I don't know. I forget.
Do I get the point that
No,
he
you don't get the
loses?
point, Felix.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, anyway, just happy to be here. You know, a funny fact about ice monsters. The world over in Asia, known as the Yeti. Here in the States, they call them Sasquatch. Up in Canada, they call it a Wendigo. But back in Britain, we've got our own little a monster. We call it a fuzzy warbler. But anyway, if I was supposed to have to clean his windows, I'd be worried about them frosting over.
Do we get a point for that? Do Brett and he get a point?
I'm sorry, Ethan.
No,
You're down a point.
I've never
You
gotten a
double
point.
now.
Round. You get 2 points.
This
2
game
points.
is anybody's game. You're tied. You're tied for Fuzzball.
Oh,
feel-
so sorry, Ethan. I feel like we were, kindred spirits there for just a moment, but that moment's gone.
I'm very disappointed. I feel gilly and chilly, and I thought the Weird Al fan and the hats and the glasses, I thought that was going to help us, Felix, but
That's all right. People usually are disappointed with me more often than not.
I got onto your collusion, and then when I exposed the truth, you had to pull the plug. It's
All
a
right.
false flag.
We're going back to Christina here, away from the false flags. Thank you, Christina.
Yes.
You're now tied with Ethan, 1 point versus 1 point. Who would you like to match with for double points in this round?
I feel like Dr. Hunter and I have a lot in common. We both don't trust the government, and we both really heavily believe in the power of fog.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
What's in there?
And you both have Scorpio in your charts.
Do we now?
Yep.
See, even more things that I did not know. It's the energy. Tells
Mhm.
me all. So does the fog.
Okay, Doc, get ready for your double pointee later in the round. Okay, Christina, this is your second and final question. So here's a question, and then we're gonna channel some of that energy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a delivery person, but I don't like leaving my truck.
Wow.
Thankfully, I'm also a professional athlete, so I can just blank my deliveries onto your porch.
Okay.
I'm a delivery person, but I don't like leaving my truck. Thankfully, I'm also a professional athlete, so I can just blank my deliveries onto your porch. Okay, Ethan. Or not Ethan. I'm not asking Ethan. Sorry, Christina. I don't know where I am.
How dare you think I'm a Gemini?
Mercury's getting to me. We gotta get rid of this. We're gonna get sued again. Okay, Christina. Okay, you're a delivery person. You don't like leaving your truck, but you're also a professional athlete, so you can just blank your deliveries onto the porch.
So I thought not too hard about this actually. I put catapult.
Catapult.
Because
Nice.
athletes can like jump. Maybe. I feel like they can jump.
All right. It's kind of a jumping catapult situation. All right, let's start with Colonel Flop.
I went with throw. Throw. I would throw the packages.
Catapulting is kind of like throwing your body.
Catapult and throw are kind of basically synonyms for the same thing.
Yeah.
4 points.
The dictionary will tell you. Oh no, the thesaurus.
All right, the urchins who played in the cesspool say.
Yes.
Oh, you get a point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Colonel. Colonel.
I'm just gonna warn everyone. I mean, Ethan's a Gemini, so we've seen his very nice side. If we get too lenient here, I don't know what he can unleash on us. I'm just saying.
Well, that's true. Okay, now I'm scared. All right, Pro Powers, you're next.
Well, I have to say I've been in a lot of sports movies and I've been in a lot of medieval movies. I'm a professional movie extra. I've done a lot, and I have to say catapulting and throwing are definitely not the same, in my opinion. And I actually went with throw.
I get another point.
Thank you.
Colonel Flop has 2 points.
Okay, for some reason I thought catapult and throw were really similar, and now I'm getting a lot of pushback. So I'm scared now, but I press the torch.
Press on.
Okay.
Don't be intimidated by Geminis. They're weak.
All right, technically, you got another point there, Christina. Although I'm wavering because I'm a coward. Well, let's go.
I'll protect the cesspool.
Felix Pickles, you did such a terrible job. You betrayed Ethan in the last round there, and
That's right.
failed miserably. Let's see what
Thank
you got for
you.
this time.
Oh, well, there's only one kind of athlete back home that I care about. That's a football player. And as we all know, footballers can only use their feet to kick.
It's okay.
You did Ethan some good this time, Felix. Just it's in a different round. Okay.
Well, kick's pretty much the same as catapult.
Yeah, right.
And throw is the same too, right?
No,
Where's the line, Roscoe?
It's distinctly different. I agree with the throw. The kicking though, you can't kick yourself, but you can
Oh,
throw.
you definitely can kick yourself. Yeah, I've done it many times.
But to a
So I got all the Yogi Bells around my apartment. I'm always falling over from kicking myself.
I cannot kick myself.
No.
Okay, Astrid Kent.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Sanity of this mess.
Oh, return sanity. Oh, yes, I definitely will. I said place gently because professional sports are just a reinvention of the feudal system. Hashtag boo sports. Hashtag always Astrid.
Oh.
Very long answer.
Yeah, I know it's wrong because you know what? Sports are terrible. Why aren't women paid the same, huh? Why aren't they paid the same?
Okay.
Why don't we pay our college athletes? Because they're getting an education. They don't even go to class. I went to a Division I school where athletes went. They didn't go to class until they had to. We need to tear it all down. When with this hexed moon, we can tear it all down. Burn it to the ground. Burn it down.
What's
Just
what's
like my painting.
happening?
Do you see my
It's getting
painting?
contentious on here.
See that fire back there cleansing that tree? That's what we need to do.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm getting real intimidated by everything that's happening now. Not just the Geminis.
Roscoe, this is what happens when the powerful exploit the rules.
What? No. Why are you uprising again?
Burn it down.
There's already an anarchist uprising against you. The technocrats can't save you. They're our customers.
No, it's the common good. It's the dump. Okay, fine. All right. Listen, Doc. Doc, you're the double pointy match. You gotta give us
I
your
put pitch.
what?
I put pitch. You lose a point.
But pitching and throwing also have the same type of.
Did you mean that type of pitch or like pitch as in tar?
Yeah, I need more clarification because pitching and
Pitch is in the thing that a professional athlete would do.
so throw.
It's like a throw.
You
But
didn't say
professionally, that's what makes it a pitch. He's wearing the pajamas.
Pajamas.
I'm
But
just a
He's wearing the
professional
pajamas.
movie
He's got his name
extra,
on.
but now we're doing pitch is the same as throw, which is the same as catapult, which I still don't agree with.
Technically, all the word is the same.
I thought he was a government agent, but I think Ethan should get the Mercury. It's only fair.
It will help him to survive Mercury in retrograde.
Okay, no, wait a minute. A pitch is just a type of throw. You use your hands. You use your hands to move an object from one thing to another. The urchins have spoken. The urchins say. That's
Does
so.
Kels?
Oh my, that's 5 whole points she's got.
Congratulations, Christina. You won Fuzzball.
Yes.
We're gonna
Wow.
figure out what happened here.
You really let this one get away from you, Roscoe, huh?
I know. I'm gonna be deposed shortly. I'm real sorry, Ethan. Real sorry that didn't work out. I made some bad judgments. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did some wrong things, and I regret them. Please do not come after me. I'm basically just a piece of trash myself.
Roscoe, this is really not a good apology. You should go to my website and use the apology generator and get a really good apology to give to Ethan.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry again to everybody that I made this calamity happen. Congratulations, Christina. You won some real good trash. Just want to point that out to you. You got the whoopee cushion. That it might have been a whoopee cushion, but it could have been something else. You get the jar of mincemeat that it's so gross. No one knows if it's bad or not because it always looks the same. And you get that half-gallon milk jug full of mercury. Just please don't ask any questions about it, and don't tell anyone where you got it from. But it's real useful. Congratulations, everyone. Christina, enjoy that stuff. Ethan, so sorry, but Christina, even though you won tonight, don't forget, and maybe this will make you feel better, Ethan. Tomorrow is another day.
Yep.
And in the end,
Everyone loses.
That's our show for tonight, everyone. Have a good night. There's gonna be theme music playing as we start to dance. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for clapping day watching out
caminito nos espera al actuar. Toda la noche conduciendo un naufrago, que la prueba es mañanera y no puede